Yo guys, how's everyone doing? This is your guy Assassin Dave. Welcome back to the foreign famous family again. Today, I want to talk to you when and why you should not do Drednaw. Okay, this is an objective that many top players are thinking like we have to force it down, we have to shove it down your throat. It's so important, it's game changing. Well, all that is true. It does offer your team a lot of things that you have to get. It's really help you snowball the game just that much faster. But a lot of times doing Drednaw or contesting Drednaw can only be described as counterproductive at best. Now let's first talk about why Drednaw is so important. Simply speaking, the team who get the Drednaw, especially the first one, will be the team who usually unlocks the most amount of Unite moves right off the bat. Now what does that mean for the most Unite moves, right? That means for the Rotom fight, or if you just invade enemy jungle, if you have more Unites than the other, that means you have more body barriers, that means you have more damage, that means you have everything. So the snowball begins. And we all know in Pokemon Unite, there's no passive experience. If you don't kill wild Pokemons, you do not level up. You literally sit at the same level. You can possibly sit at the same level, level 1, level 2 for the entire game without moving anything on the needle. So it's very important for you to contest those wild Pokemons. If enemy all have Unite moves ahead of your team, let's say if enemy all have like 2 levels ahead of you and they constantly invade your jungle, start taking everything, the game is literally over. It's literally over. And we see this from good teams all the time. Once they're ahead, they stop farming their own jungle. They just come to your jungle, make sure you do not farm, just suppress your level. And that's probably one of the most frustrating things to deal with in this entire game. However, a lot of scenarios are not going to pan out in your favor, right? A lot of games you play, you probably notice that your teammates just straight up falling behind since the beginning. Let's say you play in solo queue and people are invading your jungle. Let's say you play duo or trio queue and your top laner just refuse to rotate to Drednaw and you only have 3 people on the bottom lane with enemy jungler already level 9 having a Unite move, and you don't even have that because the random players on your team invaded your jungle and you're barely sitting at level 7 while the enemy jungler is sitting at level 9. So all those scenarios might happen, which is gonna give you an unfavorable position to enter into the Drednaw fight. In those scenarios, it's a lot more effective or productive if you give up Drednaw and look for other resources to trade on the map, such as top lane Rotom, or straight up invading into the enemy jungle, start taking everything from the enemy, using the time that enemy team are doing the Drednaw to leveling yourself up and give yourself a better chance of winning. And in this particular game, you're gonna see we do exactly just that. So if you enjoy the gameplay, guys, make sure to drop the like, subscribe, and turn the bell on to all notification bells so you can join the coolest, greatest, baddest family in the world of Pokemon Unite. In this game, I'll show you how to carry a 5-man game to victory even without Drednaw at all. Like basically we just kind of give it up strategically and still end up winning the game. And I'll explain along the way why we make this type of decisions in order for us to win the game eventually.
Yo, Mr. Mime is good.
Get him. Nice. 5 5. Get this guy too.
Whoa, E-speed by the way. Alright. Hit me like
don't break Dave, don't.
4 times.
Let me score, let me score, let me help.
No, let me score first.
Rank 1's there, you know it, bro, you know it.
Here, now you
just kill.
Alright, I'm coming down bottom.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Yo, good at math.
I'm doing as much damage I can. Yeah. Do damage,
I killed the...
Watch out for
Lucario.
I'm down here too.
I'm so dead.
In this particular encounter on the bottom lane, I think we actually elongated the fight for a bit too much, and it turned out that Lucario out-rotated our Zeraora and ended up getting to the bottom lane and actually destroyed us, because that's just something that you do not want to see. Lucario is a little bit too strong in the meta, and I do not know why developers not nerfing it. We got Sylveon nerfed in 2 days, didn't we? Like, why are we not nerfing the most game-changing, game-breaking Pokemon in the entire game? In high elo, you will see Lucario every single game. You will see Venusaur every single game. It's just kind of crazy if for those try-hard teams. Now, we are one of those try-hard teams, but we don't do that. So over here on the top lane, I know the enemy team gonna rotate top, so I camp at the tri-bush. I know the Cinderace kind of already uses Unite already. So over here, we're able to catch them off and use our Unite, get an easy double kill, which eventually helped us secure the Rotom. And this is what I'm talking about regarding Drednaw. If you think about it, initially when we were trying to fight Drednaw, obviously we did not expect the enemy top laner to out-rotate so much. So he was able to lead us by quite a bit of levels and stuff. If I knew we were not able to fight them at the Drednaw, we should have just gone top right off the bat to start off, to completely trade the Drednaw and give it to the enemy and just go to their jungle, invade everything, and get my level up and start camping the Rotom. It's pretty predictable what enemies are going to do after they get the Drednaw. They're most likely gonna go to the Rotom section and then try to get the Rotom as well. So if you're your entire team is ready, taking the time where enemy is getting the Drednaw and just sweep through the jungle, sweep through the center area and get everybody leveling up, you can then camp topside on their rotation to top and then kill the enemy team. Because you understand the experience that you gain from this game are coming from a few ways. Number 1 is killing the wall Pokemons. Number 2 is from scoring. And number 3 is by killing the enemy Pokemons, okay? So the higher the level they are, the more ahead they are, and when you kill them, the more experience that you will receive. So it's actually not a bad trade at all, just to let the Drednaw go and have your enemy team leveling up. Because the bigger the gap, the more you're gonna get on experience wise. So it's actually very important sometimes just to let the Drednaw go. Just think about it for a second. Drednaw is important for sure, we'll talk about it at the beginning of this video, but if you lose a Drednaw and on top of it you lose like 2 to 3 kills, that's just gonna be so much worse because you're gonna lose Rotom on top of it and you're gonna lose everything because there will be 3 levels ahead of you, 4 levels ahead of you, and you start losing all your wild Pokemons as well. But you see in this game, we have given up 2 Drednaws. The first one is the one we kind of lost because we lost the team fight, but the second one we straight up just give it up. We knew we're behind, so it's more important for me and Zeraora just to get farmed. Then we can come back and win those fights. You can see right here, because I'm actually really far ahead in this particular team fight, even though we lost 2 Dreadnoughts, my level were ahead of the enemy Cinderace when the team fight, before the team fight broke out. That's so important, and that becomes detrimental to our win in that team fight. And after we won that team fight, we just start going to the center area, start clearing everything, and start setting up for Rotom. And that's when all the snowball begun, despite the fact that we lost some early Dreadnoughts. Set up. Right, get ready.
No Cinder Unite, by the
Nice.
way.
He's dead. Help. Come top. Nice. Hey, right here. Go to Rotom. Go to Rotom directly.
I'm gonna score real quick if I can.
I don't think you can.
I'm dipping.
Rotom, guys. Rotom. Burst it.
I'm here.
Got him.
I have a Wigglytuff coming in. I'm just gonna zone her out.
Burst it. Got it. It's fine. Hey, go for the support here. Nice.
Really done?
I'm gonna reset. Yo, all
Same.
our stuff is up.
Get our stuff.
I'm gonna get the bottom stuff.
Beast, top beast. Don't chase that. Top beast. Beast and Ordino. Get experience and stuff.
Anyone wanna come for Beast? No.
Installing.
Just get it, Liz.
Demos, is that another?
It takes so freaking long.
Yeah, I know yours. I trust you. Dreadnought is up in 8. Set up.
Okay, abort beast.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Alright, are we burning it?
No.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm on Cinder.
I
Cinder's
freaking
chunk.
I'm waiting.
Go down.
Nice. I'm uniting.
Huge.
I'm going for Cinderace in the back.
I'm dead to Mammo. here.
Mammo on me, Mammo on me.
I got Cinderace.
That's so cool. I chunked everyone though. Alright. Yo,
Wait, burst Zapdos here.
Yeah, force stop.
I'm coming in.
Got him.
Yeah, Cinder has a
Yo,
huge timer.
penta.
Yeah, just do that. It's 4v2.
Dave got the penta.
4v3.
No,
I'm coming in.
4 kills. Lucario's still up though. Lucario's still up.
Yeah, he's right here.
It's easy.
Yo, nice.
He's trolling.
Nice. I'm coming in.
This guy, just kill.
Oh, don't do zap.
Do it now.
Wait for Cinder.
Oh, kill. Let's go. GG's.
Nice.
You can see that in this game, even though we lost 2 Dreadnoughts, and in the last Dreadnought, we're using the Dreadnought as a bait. We did not actually do Dreadnought, but I was drastically ahead compared to the enemy Pokemons because we're focusing our farm on the wild Pokemons and killing the enemy Pokemons, which are allowing us to leveling up despite the fact we did not get Drednaw. I just want to use this opportunity to tell everybody that Drednaw is surely important, but is it important for you to lose another few kills on top of losing Drednaw? Or is it much better just go trade some resources, instead of losing everything on the map and just hand over the snowball to the enemy team and lose the game straight up? So it's something that you really have to think about. Now, Pokemon Unite, I have to agree, the design is not so balanced, where Rotom is just so much weaker than Drednaw. But again, sometimes you want to just leverage the time that enemy are taking the Drednaw with to actually stealing the enemy wild Pokemons, or just focus on your leveling up, get your team leveling up, instead of wasting energy to contest for an objective that you know you're gonna lose for sure. Now, this is not to say that the developers still have a lot of work to do, like tons of work to do. For example, buffing Rotom, nerfing Zapdos, or nerfing Lucario, nerfing Venusaur. A lot of balance changes that is so obvious that 99.9999999% of the all pro players or competitive players or decent players or players with a brain all agree. So that's going to be for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed the gameplay, again, drop the like, subscribe, turn the bell on to all notification bells, and remember to join our daily live streams for 6 to 8 hours a day to grind for Global 1. With that, Assassin Dave signing off. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit with you, just the thrill of it.